Hello, this is Scotty Doggy, and today we're going to be looking at Cyberpunk on the Samsung Odyssey G9. If you're not worried about the performance and benchmarks and just want to see how the game looks, skip to here. But first, a quick overview of my setup. For the CPU we have a 10850K. For graphics we have a RTX 3080. And for the RAM we have Corsair Vengeance overclocked to 4000 MHz. And the main event, the Samsung Odyssey G9. With a resolution of 5120 by 1440 and a refresh rate of 240 Hz and HDR 1000. This is the route I use to get my benchmark numbers. And we start with the quick preset defaults, which the resolution will always be 5120 by 1440. I've kept the DLSS as balanced, and I've kept the crowd density to high, and the motion blur to low, and dynamic fidelity and static fidelity will be off. And here we have the quick preset benchmark. Starting off with the low preset, we have an average of 115.7 FPS. Moving on to the medium preset, we get a 107 FPS. And then on the high preset, we had a 92.7 FPS average. And onto the ultra, we had an 83.1 FPS. And on the RTX medium preset we had a 61 average FPS, and on the Ultra RTX we had a 52.1 average, and this is all using the DLSS balanced. For the next benchmark I thought I would go slightly mad and put the game on the maximum settings with the ray traced lighting as Psycho, and for the screen space reflections also on Psycho. I'm going to go through all the DLSS benchmarks with that. And these are the benchmark results. Starting off with the DLSS on Ultra Performance, we get an average of 79.8 FPS. Moving on to Performance, we get 57.4 FPS. And on Balanced, we get 47.5 FPS. On Quality, we get 39.8 FPS. And if you're insane and turn DLSS off, you get 21.8. And here we have the actual game running. Now I've actually recorded the game footage and obviously recorded the screen at the same time just to give the idea of what it looks like. Luckily, I can say Cyberpunk did actually do one thing right, and their super ultra-wide support is fantastic. Now I'm just going to leave this running for a couple of minutes like this. Like the video if you liked it, or dislike it if you didn't, or if you have any suggestions or feedback or any other games you'd like me to do this with, let me know. Thanks a lot.
Has the sea ever been so clean? Take a dip in our poured-in saltwater pool for up to 20 minutes without any side effects.
Attention all NCPD subcons. Suspected organized crime activity reported around Eden Beach Mega Ride. Stanislav Zabisco likely at the scene. Herb is a known captain among scavengers with multiple smuggling priors. City officials have a reward on offer for neutralizing Zabisco and his group.
計を傷つける恐れがあります。インプラントは常に最新モデルを